Well, this is it. After explaining about him in a random South Park episode review, made 2 theory videos out of him through YouTube Shorts, and rebranded my entire channel as this character, it is time I finally explain why this character is my all-time favorite cartoon character ever, in my opinion at least. He is the man, the myth, and he is the legend. That man is Uncle Jimbo Kern. If you're a South Park fan, you may know this character for this iconic quote.
My God, it's coming right for us!
But he is much more than that. In this video, I will mainly explain what makes this character so lovable to me and why. I don't want to make this intro too long, because I have a whole lot to ramble about. So, let's get into it. First and foremost, let's get this out of the way, and I am going to say something no South Park fan has ever said about this character. Jimbo Kern is both cute and adorable, as he has great character animation and expressions. There, I said it. Jimbo has a character design that literally looks like a person you want to approach. Like, he looks like that one person that even with his masculine personality, you'd want to hug him so bad. He's also that one uncle character who you wished you had him as an uncle in real life. His character animation is really good as it shows the charm of South Park's iconic animation. To add about Jimbo's character animation, his poses add to his expression and emotions, to which there's a bit to explain about that, but we'll get to it. The poses he makes are just cute. That obviously shows that he is a hunter with a soft side, which explains a lot more than what words could say. Like, the poses and animations of Jimbo really show how he feels at times without even saying it. His character design is really cute as it shows his personality rather than saying it, showing obviously that he's an overweight person, but that's what's cute about him. And the main reason why I find this character so huggable in a way. Add with the fact that he's basically my comfort character to begin with. Jimbo's face is honestly the best of his character design, especially with the fact that he has no nose, which makes me question how he is able to breathe, let alone sleep at night. But his face is only the best part for one thing: the expressions. Jimbo's facial expressions go more into the eyes and eyebrows to show how he is feeling. From if he's worried, sad, excited, happy, angry, drunk or tired, annoyed, etc. The eyes are always the key to his facial expressions, which is what makes him so expressive and look so lovable at the same time. I think I said enough about what makes Jimbo lovable, to be honest, but I need to explain why. Jimbo Kern is one of those characters that was prominent in the earlier seasons of South Park, but when Season 4 hit, his appearances went through highs and lows drastically. But here, I will mainly focus on the earlier seasons, since that was when we got a sense of the Jimbo we all know. And I'd go over some of the episodes he appeared in just to show what makes Jimbo so lovable and so iconic in the first place. He first appeared in the Season 1 episode, Weight Gain 4000, but he didn't do much other than the fact that his gun shop was established in the South Park lore and helped Garrison out with finding a firearm to use in his devious plot in the episode to kill Kathy Lee Gifford.
You talking to me? You talking to me? I don't know, it's a little small.
Okay, how about this?
You talking to me? No, I don't like this one either.
Spoiler alert, he fails.
The bitch must die!
Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastard!
But that was Jimbo's first appearance, so there's gotta be an episode that completely establishes his personality. Well, there is. It's the episode that aired immediately after Weight Gain 4000. Season 1, Episode 3's Volcano. This is the episode that officially confirms who Jimbo is as a character. He is Stan's cool uncle that is also a hunter that is obsessed with firearms, while being a lovable and cool person to the people around him. And he is pretty friendly overall, which shows some of what makes this character a fan favorite overall. But even though Jimbo really cares for Stan, especially when he's his uncle, this episode is really concerning to think of the latter. Especially when he nearly disowned Stan all because he didn't want to shoot a rabbit.
I can't.
What the? What's wrong with you?
I don't want to shoot the bunny.
What the hell are you talking about? You don't want to shoot the bunny. You're babbling. You're not making any sense. You're hysterical.
I'm not hysterical, I just don't want to shoot the bunny.
No nephew of mine is going to be a tree hugger.
And he only likes Kenny all because he is the person he wanted Stan to be. I am not saying all of that because I hate how Jimbo acts in this episode. He's still a pretty good character in this, but would you really call this unclely love?
No nephew of mine is going to be a tree hugger.
I don't think so. Then you got the episode after that, Big Gay Al's Big Gay Boat Ride, where in this episode, Jimbo acts like Stan is the best player in the South Park House football team because he totally learned his lesson to love his own nephew and not disown him.
No nephew of mine is going to be a tree hugger.
So what is Jimbo gonna do to show how much he loves Stan? He goes to bet on him at a local bar, then get a bomb to be put on a horse that goes off when John Stamos' brother Richard sings the high F in Loving You at halftime to kill off all the Middle Park players, which leads to this scene.
What high F?
You know, loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Sorry, so you want the trigger on the doot-and-do?
No, damn it. The... Great.
Doot-and-doot-and-doo-doo.
You got it.
Doot-and-doot-and-doo-doo. Alright, yeah, okay.
But oh no, he failed anyway because Richard Stanos fails to hit the high note. All hope seemed lost, right? No, because during Stan's little adventure throughout the episode, which go see it for yourself, you want to know what it is, he showed up to the field and quote-unquote beats Middle Park, even though by the points they got, they'd win. But South Park had to win because of course we need a happy ending. Oh, and Richard was able to sing the high F and the bomb went off that killed the horse, and hopefully this also meant Jimbo didn't kill anyone. If so, then he'd be in jail by the end of the episode. Then you got yourself the Carmen's Mom is a Dirty Slut duology. This is the episode that shows further how lovable Jimbo is as a character. How? He shows sympathy for people. He felt bad for Carmen over the fact that he didn't have a dad and went over to comfort him. Do you see why he is so lovable to me yet? Also, you gotta love this scene right here.
Or is it Mr. Garrison?
No, he's gay.
You go to hell! You go to hell and you die! Is it Jimbo?
Ah!
Gets me every time. In the second part, we were gonna find out who Carmen's dad was, but oh no, Mephisto has been shot by some random shooter, and the boys and Chef have to get him to the hospital. Spoiler alert, they never found the shooter.
There's a murderer free in South Park. We have to find out who it is before they kill again.
Jimbo, why are you talking to me specifically? This shit is not Dora the Explorer. During the plot with the boys and Chef, the crew of America's Most Wanted shows up, wanting to base an episode on Mephisto's shooting mystery. They run through auditions for Mephisto, Chef, Officer Barbrady, Mr. Garrison, and Kevin, aka the Little Monkey, to play out a reenactment. But when they are filming the episode, the power goes out and Jimbo and the other people in the building are snowed in. What Jimbo does next is hilariously ridiculous, but again shows what makes this character so lovable. He comes up with the reckless solution of cannibalism in order to stay alive, since no one has had any food for hours. And Jimbo even made himself boss, like if he's the leader of a wolf pack. And even if the announcer says, "Who made Jimbo boss?" Well, all of the answers are correct. Jimbo made himself boss. Problem solved. Oh, who's the first person he ate, you asked?
There's only one answer. Eat Eric Roberts.
Yes, of course. Nobody gives a shit about Eric Roberts.
Eat Eric Roberts. No, please.
And he's dead. And they ate the rest of the production crew. Like, if you think about it, they came out of that snowstorm as both cannibals and murderers. How come Jimbo never went to therapy after this episode? Like, he really needed it. Beforehand, I used to hate this episode, but through recent rewatches, I actually find this episode as a personal favorite of mine. The Mexican staring frog of southern Sri Lanka. In this episode, Jimbo and Ned's TV show, Huntin' and Killin', was officially established in the South Park lore. They even showed one part of the episode where they were filming at the beginning of the episode. While they say It's Coming Right For Us is basically dead, it doesn't matter anyway since the creators brought the line back for nostalgia reasons.
Here we are up at Schaefer's Crossing looking for some animals. Looky, Ned, there's some deers. Quick, Ned, thin out their numbers.
Thin out their numbers.
Good work, Ned. Now they won't starve.
Pretty badass demonstration if you ask me. Once we got into the boys' main plot, they go to ask Jimbo, who is once again Stan's uncle if you forgot already, about the Vietnam War since they're the only people they know who were in it. They then explain their story and it makes no sense, but that's what makes it hilarious when you think about it.
Oh, boy, what a gorgeous day.
Why is he whistling to a bird when he hunted down several animals throughout the entirety of this show? Basically, Jimbo tells a highly fabricated and whitewashed story of American camps having amusement park rides and claim that they single-handedly defeated the entire Viet Cong army. Spoiler alert, the boys got an F and detention at the same time, leading to the boys to get revenge on him and I guess Ned since he was involved in the entire situation to begin with. Also, I am not going into the Jesus and Pal side plot since I find those parts to be fairly boring. Anyways, the boys make bogus videos of the legendary Mexican staring frog of southern Sri Lanka, which they sent to Jimbo and Ned, who then in turn reveal it on their show, believing it to be genuine footage. I find this post to be genuinely cute, and that became the basis for what became the dab. Later in the episode, Jimbo and Ned confront the frog, to which they had to hide because the frog can kill you with a glance. And Jimbo sends Ned to kill it from behind, which scares him so much he put himself in a coma.
Oh, no.
This leads to Jimbo realizing he isn't responding and he kills the frog himself, and he had to get Ned sent to the hospital. When the boys show up, we see that for the first time ever, Jimbo actually has feelings.
My only friend in the world is gone.
The boys confess what they did, saying the frog was fake and that it was the basis of revenge for his nonsense story getting the boys put in detention. This led Jimbo, Ned, and the boys to be on Jesus and Pals, arranged by the show's producer. The producer then forced Jimbo and the others to make lies on the show. This would eventually lead to chaos.
Okay, that's enough.
Take that, you asshole! What the was that?
Let's watch the language, people.
Bring it on, you bitch.
Hey, get off of him, you f***ing nutsack! Jesus!
The episode mainly ends with everyone on good terms again, and the producer got instant karma. Best ending to a South Park episode ever, 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Summer Sucks includes one of my favorite Jimbo plots. In it, fireworks are banned in South Park because a little boy blew off his hand.
What?
And the boys are bored. Do you want to know who shows up?
Hey there, boys.
Hi, Uncle Jimbo.
Once finding out about the ban, Jimbo's Uncle Love side goes off, and he and Ned go over to Mexico, which, mind you, is 1,362.5 miles away from where the show takes place. And they get the fireworks. But when they get back to the American border, they get asked questions by an officer, and when Jimbo gets asked if there are any explosives in the car and says yes when he is supposed to say no, he gets told to open the car trunk where the fireworks are located.
Damn, I always get that question wrong.
Yep, Jimbo fails again and they get put in jail. It would also lead to this scene when we see them again in the Texas prison.
Okay, let's try again.
Is anyone other than the two of you traveling in this vehicle?
No.
Do you have any firearms or explosives in the car?
Yes? Damn it, I got it wrong again! What's the answer again?
But wait, they didn't fail after all, because that black snake breaks through the wall and they are able to make their escape. Jimbo was able to make it back with the fireworks, and you then get this nice moment.
There's nothing to do. Well, I don't think those are problems that some Tijuana bottle rockets can't solve. Hooray! Careful with those now, those are dangerous. Point them away from your eyes now.
Wow, these are huge!
Ah, look at him, Ned. Look how much happiness a little firepower can bring to a child.
Oh yeah, they also blew up the snake and everything is good again.
Hooray!
This alone is Jimbo's best uncle moment because he went through hell and back just to make Stan and even Kyle happy. Such a great episode, and I didn't explain everything else that happened in the episode because we are only focusing on Jimbo here. This is his video, and this video alone is just me rambling on why I love him so much. Cow Days also has a Jimbo story in it. If all you remember about this episode is Jimbo witnessing a mass cow suicide and he says, "No!" And this is pretty off topic, but if you also remember this episode just for this scene alone...
You said we had plenty of money, Cartman! Yeah, but I didn't take into account the fact that I suck at math. You son of a bitch!
You need to give this episode another chance. It's actually pretty good. In the episode, there was a giant cow clock, and many of the cows steal it because it looks just like them, and they want to use it as their lord and savior. Obviously, Jimbo finds out that it has been stolen, and he thinks the guests from out of town that we seen win a trip to South Park on a game show at the beginning of the episode are the ones that did it, and they were promptly arrested. Jimbo, with the help of Ned, finds the cows who have formed a cult revolving around the cow clock they had stolen. The FBI arrives and tells the cows to freeze, but they ignore them, and one by one jump off a cliff to their deaths. And I will just show the whole scene here.
Oh, dear Jesus, no!
No! They're killing themselves! Stop! Please! Can't we do anything? Oh, God, the humanity, Ned! The humanity!
This obviously left Jimbo traumatized, and once meeting with Mayor McDaniels at the end of the episode, he explains the mass cow suicide, and you could tell by the sound of his voice that he did not want to talk about it.
Oh, it was awful. Cow after cow taking its own life, and we could do nothing to stop them. Oh, God!
Also, they forgot the two guests in the jail, and they were found dead. Pretty great episode, and like Summer Sucks, I didn't even explain everything else that happened in this episode. And after this episode, Jimbo did not appear for the rest of Season 2, because Mr. Mackey was waiting to give him counseling for witnessing a mass cow suicide. Told ya he needed it. I'll explain Jimbo's other appearances later throughout the first 3 seasons, but I want to skip to this episode, since this is one of the latest episodes where Jimbo was mainly involved in the main storyline, the Red Badge of Gayness. Anyone wanting my thoughts on it, I love this episode, so there. The episode mainly involved around a reenactment of the American Civil War, which sounds like a dramatic Steven Spielberg movie in itself. The event was sponsored by a beer called S'more Schnapps, and they get drunk on it for a majority of the episode. Also, this would go from a reenactment to a full-on takeover of many places in the USA. They start with taking over the town of Tipoca, and go from there. Also, there was a side plot with the boys and Grandpa Marsh, but we're focusing on Jimbo right now, but I had to mention it. Cartman literally acts like he's the leader of this pack, and Jimbo acts like he is the general's version of a teacher's pet. So they take over many parts of the USA, and also I got to bring up this little scene of Jimbo.
Get me some more schnapps! I'm gonna be sick! Now, isn't that great?
During the peak of all this, Stan, Kyle, and Grandpa Marsh realize that they need to stop Cartman from ruining history. They steal all of the S'more Schnapps, which is like their control potion to Cartman at this point, and all of the men, mainly Jimbo, return to town and recover. Oh yeah, Cartman is a master manipulator, and he calls up S'more Schnapps, who send a truck carrying more beer and a S'more Schnapps girl.
I can't drink any more of that stuff.
Me neither.
Come on, guys, just one little drink. A toast to how far you came and all that you saw.
Yes, please, 2 shots out of my breasts. Well, I guess one little cheers is in order.
And Jimbo and the rest of the men become drunk again and still continue their march anyway. Clinton was about to sign the surrender to the South until Stan and Kyle come in as Jefferson Davis and Abraham Lincoln, and the war has officially ended. Jimbo and the men head home, and Cartman became a slave to Stan and Kyle and got his beard ripped off.
Yeah, and now you can take that stupid beard off.
Such a great episode. Jimbo's role in the episode is perfect and shows further on why I love this character. He acts like a person you want to have on a fighting team, especially when he uses his guerrilla tactics to his advantage. Also, he is just a cute character throughout the episode, expressions, character animation, and all. Also, his Confederate outfit also looks pretty nice. So yeah, this is one of Jimbo's best roles in an episode and one of my personal favorite episodes of South Park in general. I don't want the rest of the video to get too long at this point, so I'll explain Jimbo's smaller roles in the first 3 seasons here. In An Elephant Makes Love to a Pig, Jimbo threatens to tell Stan's parents on him for destroying his gun shop, when it was his clone that did it. Again, didn't Jimbo learn his lesson at all from 2 episodes earlier?
No nephew of mine is gonna be a tree hugger.
In Damien, he bets on Satan and watches the fight between him and Jesus. In Ike's Wee Wee, this scene, Mackie bumps into Jimbo. Jimbo calls him a hippie. Mackie insults him and calls him out for acting like the quote-unquote government, and Jimbo tells him to go to an Ungrateful Dead concert. However, the main singer of that band is dead.
Whoa! Whoa! Ow! Hey! What the hell's going on?
Tough love, Mr. Mackey. We're taking you to rehab.
I don't want to go to rehab. I haven't even done drugs in weeks.
In Jackophsaurs, Jimbo, along with Ned and the boys, repopulate the Jackosaurus species, and also was a part of Ned's voice box storyline.
Hey, Dad, look what I bought you. A new voice box. You want it? You want it? Yeah, you want it? All right, here you go.
You just love seeing Jimbo mess with this guy. In Tweak vs. Craig, Jimbo and Ned teach Tweak how to fight. At least they had a point in the episode's main plot. In Two Guys Naked in a Hot Tub, he was at Mr. Mackey's meteor shower. There is also more to talk about with Jimbo Kern's role in the episode, but we'll get to that in a later section. In Hooked on Monkey Phonics, he bets on Kyle to win the spelling bee, but fails. I think that's it for this section, to be honest. Season 4 and beyond made it abundantly clear that Jimbo's appearances started going into highs and lows in terms of relevancy. Mind you, Jimbo didn't appear in all of Season 15 because the writers didn't give a shit. The only purpose Jimbo was ever given in terms of usage is if he was with Randy and the rest of the guys. Everything else, he's either pushed into the background or does some out-of-pocket moment. But when he is relevant to an episode, he does serve a purpose. I'll briefly give out a few examples. Insecurity is not only one of my favorite episodes with Jimbo in it, but it's also one of my favorite South Park episodes in general. Jimbo's role in it is not that big. He's just involved with Randy and the gang situation about the UPS man. And mind you, he only has like 4 lines throughout the entire 22 minutes.
How do you tell him? Hey, Gerald, sorry, but the UPS man is bagging your wife. It's really none of our business. He's back! I just came from Will Patterson's house. His mother got 3 packages from Amazon, and the UPS guy told her what he'd like to do to her. He casually dropped this on his way out.
I only like him in this episode because many of his poses in this are really cute. Just look at these images. Also, it's the same episode to have this frame. Yeah, my profile picture is real. I only made this frame my profile picture because I just find it cute and it just resonates with the chill and sane side of my personality really well. Overall, Jimbo didn't do anything major in this episode, but it gave out some of the cutest moments the animators created with this character. 10 out of 10 masterpiece of an episode with Jimbo in it. Go watch it. Anyways, I don't want to make this section any longer, so I'll speedrun some more episodes with Jimbo in it that mainly include stuff I love from him. In A Ladder to Heaven, Jimbo is touched with the boys building a ladder to heaven and cries for the 2nd time in the entire show.
It shows how beautiful the innocence of a child really is.
In The Entity, Jimbo was seen ordering a theft alarm for his It and has a hurt butthole in the process of testing it out.
Oh, hi, Jimbo. Can I help you?
Yeah, I wanted to order that theft alarm for my It.
Oh, right. Take a seat.
That's okay, I'll stand.
In Medicinal Fried Chicken...
Randy! Jesus, Randy! Your balls!
I know. Smoking pot right in front of a cop. Pretty sweet, huh?
No, I mean your actual balls!
More cute expressions and poses from Jimbo, and he gets big nuts in the episode. Very uncanny stuff to me.
Man, I'm stoned off my ass!
In Time to Get Cereal, he is out hunting with Ned and gets post-traumatic stress disorder when Man Bear Pig took Ned. At least he's fine by the end of the season. In Help My Teenager Hates Me, these following scenes.
I wish I had a dad, and that I didn't live in a hot dog.
Oh, we got you a partner too, Eric. You might remember Stan's Uncle Jimbo?
Did somebody say something about airsoft against teenagers? Well, I'm hungry. Is there any place around here to get a hot dog?
Yes. Yes, I live in a hot dog. It's right over here. Come on, you guys. Help me get it all ready. Okay, let's go.
Come on, guys.
Also, add the fact that seeing Jimbo smiling on screen always makes my day.
Hey, Jimbo, you got a hybrid too?
Yeah, I just wanted to try to set an example, you know?
Yeah, I guess it's up to us to show everyone the way. Good for you.
Thanks.
I think I explained enough episodes with Jimbo in it, but there is one episode that made me actually feel for him. And it isn't really that much of a good feeling, but it's still very sympathetic. That one is the pandemic special. Jimbo's role in the pandemic special is just sad and very sympathetic. In this episode, Jimbo falls ill from COVID and can barely even talk or move. How he is brought up to the story is just for Randy's weed plot, to which I hate Randy in this episode, and Jimbo's role in this is a bit on why. Randy had to use Jimbo to test his new vaccine, and Jimbo looks like he didn't even want to take it. He is dead-ass trying to cough it off. While his expressions in this scene are cute as always, this is just sad. Oh yeah, Jimbo gets better and can be taken back home. So it's not that bad, right? Oh wait, he is sick again! Jimbo becomes sick again, and this time, he gains a mustache. I didn't expect it to look this cute. Like, what? Randy tells Sharon to not call the doctor, and he doesn't want her to know what made him go into this unknown disease.
Special.
What, Jimbo?
Pandemic special.
While Sharon is outside the room, Randy does the most sickening and enraging thing anyone has done to Jimbo.
Just fucking shut up! You have no idea if it's because of the special. You could just be sick again because you're a fat fucking alcoholic, and I am not going to jail for you!
When I saw this frame while watching the episode, I yelled out, I have lost all respect for Randy Marsh. I hate him now. Yeah, Jimbo did recover from COVID, obviously, but his role in this episode made me genuinely feel bad for him. Like, it's just sad. Now that I explained all of that, there is one last thing I want to explain about Jimbo. His sexuality. Yeah, I know I made 2 YouTube shorts about this theory of mine, but I'll keep it brief. I mainly think that Jimbo Kern is a homosexual, and I will explain why with the use of a few episodes as evidence. In 2 Guys Naked in a Hot Tub, he is one of the people who masturbated in the hot tub and did it with a background character named Cameron, cheating on Ned in the process. And he also said this line.
Well, maybe a little, but we're all a little gay.
In Jack Officesaurus, Jimbo was comfortable seeing Ned half naked, only wearing zebra-colored underwear and a red robe. And it hits the fan, this scene right here.
Well, they can't use fag because you can't say fag unless you're a homosexual.
Really? So we can't say fag?
No, see, you got beeped. You mean you have to be a fag to say fag? That's right.
Well, that's not fair. I should be able to say fag.
Hey, you didn't get beeped.
Uh-oh. Well, guess we learned something new about you, Jimbo, you friggin' fag. You want to make out or something?
And in the episode South Park is Gay, Jimbo says to Garrison he is not gay, when he was exposed as that 2 seasons earlier and Garrison witnessed it all. This all proves that Jimbo is homosexual, and I rest my case on that. In the end, Jimbo Kern is a character that I love so much that not even words can describe that. Jimbo Kern has great episodes, cute character animation and expressions, a well-built personality, and is just overall my comfort character that I would love to see all of the time. If you haven't seen those episodes I've mentioned in this video, go watch them after this video, because they're some of the best South Park episodes in the show's history. Jimbo is a character that needs more love, and I want to see him in more episodes of South Park that can at least give him something to do. Or better yet, have an episode centered mainly on him, again to show why we all love Jimbo and even his partner Ned in the first place. Get hashtag give Jimbo Kern more episodes and hashtag bring back Jimbo Kern trending all over social media so that Matt and Trey can listen to us and give a character I and many others love so much the spotlight once again. But for now, I will forever appreciate Jimbo Kern as my all-time favorite cartoon character. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go watch all those episodes I have mentioned here on repeat for all eternity. It helps me sleep at night. And also so I could eventually pray to God that an actual Jimbo plush will come out. I want to hug him so bad. Okay, later. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, as this channel runs entirely on your support, as without it, I won't be able to make videos like these. Anyways, I'm Braxpo, and I will see you around. Stay chill, peeps.